Vete, por favor. Don't go, papi, please. Let's talk.
It's too much for me. Every now and then I wanna let go, but I guess this the way that love should feel. Yeah, I swore I'd leave. See no red flags, get my eyes closed. Things might get toxic. Angel disguised as the devil. That ironic. Had the choice to go, but girl, I'd rather stay. Though you get on my nerves, my last nerves.
Share it live.
She's bad for me, but she's still mine. Just to feel the rush and just to be that girl is poison, 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 poison to me. Feels so good, she's dangerous, but I like this toxic love. I'm addicted to the cake, pulling me in, magnet. How can I leave?
I'm solo dolo. Let's get it. Share it live.
Little mischief, low-key crazy, but she can't hide it. Angel disguised as the devil. That ironic. Had the choice to go, but girl, I'd rather stay. Probably think I'm crazy, but keep loving my baby. Even though she's bad for me, but she's still mine. Just to feel the rush, just to be that girl is poison, 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 poison to me. Feels so good, she's dangerous. Yeah, but she's still mine. I don't care what they think, she's still mine. We can get crazy, but she's mine. Say what you want, she's still my baby. Yeah, she's mine. We don't care what they think, she's mine. We can both get crazy. Angel disguised as the devil. That ironic. Had the choice to go, but girl, I'd stay. Trying to think I'm crazy, but keep loving my baby.
Truth be told, share it live.
She's bad for me, but she's still mine. Just to feel the rush, just to be that girl is poison, 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 poison to me. Feels so good, she's dangerous. Yeah, but she's still mine. I don't care what they think, she's still mine. We get crazy, but she's mine. What you want, she's still my
Truth be told, King Diamond, vintage in the zone. Real talk, no cap, just truth be on. It's real, we say that now, let's get no. Truth be told, where the heat drops smooth and the vibes unfold. True trolls in the track, I got some spoken from eyes, one space, still love in the fold. Truth be told, we speak from the soul, no lies, just bold. High takes, no breaks, let the combo go.
Share it live. Granny in the building.
King Diamond, vintage in the zone. Real talk, no captions, truth be on. It's real, we say that now, let's get no. Truth be told, where the heat drops smooth and the vibes unfold. True trolls in the track, I got some spoken from eyes, one space, still love in the fold. Truth be told, we speak from the soul, no lies, just bold. High takes, no breaks, let the combo roll. If you feel it in your spirit, let the whole no. Say it loud, say it proud. Truth be told, right here, right now. Ooh, we speak what we know. Let the truth.
We're in the building. I'm in the building. I'm here. King Glam. I'm here, you here, we here, we all here. We in the motherfucking building. Granny been in the building, baby. We here. Shed alive. We on some R. Kelly type of time tonight. I'm just talking about R. Kelly. It's gonna be a quick one. I'm gonna talk Kells. It might not be a quick one because I'm drinking. If I drink too much, I might just go on a tangent and just talk forever. So just bear with me. I'm going to swear myself in. I'm going to swear y'all in. We in the building. Truth Be Told Podcast. I am King Glam, your host with the most. That's what somebody else used to say. But I'm here in the building, man. Share the love, share the vibes, man. Get this out to the algorithm, man. Share it to your friends, man. I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers so I can retire. I need 100,000K. I need that so I can tell my boss to kiss my ass. I don't need you anymore. I need to tell him that. I need to tell him that with all the energy, with so much conviction that he gonna feel it through the phone. Nigga, I don't need you anymore. I quit, nigga. I'm King Glam.
Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yo, Granny, you wild. You got me on one platform.
Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
How many platforms is that? Are you the whole entire room? Like every room? It's you? Like everyone? If it is, I appreciate it. Let's get it popping. 1 second. We talking on Kelly. Hold on. Matter of fact, hold on a second. We were talking on Kelly today. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. We talking on Kelly. Give me 1 second. I swear you ain't granted on all your platforms.
Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Woo! Let's get it. All right, 1 second. I'm trying to figure out something. Oh, I gotta go live on IG. Sorry, IG. I almost forgot about you. You in the building. Sweet. I'm swearing. Let me swear you in IG.
Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
All right, we talking R. Kelly right now. He's trying to get out of jail. They're trying to kill him. They're trying to unalive him. They're trying to unalive the Kells. They're trying to take away the R&B king, the king of R&B. 1 second. Did R. Kelly is trying to get a release from jail. He's trying to get a pardon from the president of the United States, Donald J. Trump. He's trying to get out. He's allegedly saying that people inside are plotting to unalive him for unknown reasons. I think because he knows there's some things he knows that if they get out, it's going to make the government look bad. So he's trying to listen. I don't protect R. Kelly if he needs. I mean, listen. At the end of the day, yeah, everyone deserves to be in jail in peace. You know what I mean? Jail is not a great place to be. I never heard a nigga say, when I go to jail, I hope I want to live a lavish life. When you go to jail, your life is on the line 24/7. Look at Tory Lanez. You see what happened to Tory Lanez? He learned the hard way. 14 stabbings in one day. That wasn't 14 stabbings in the course of a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. He got 14 in one day. 14 stabbings, one day. Tory Lanez. I think Kelly saw this shit and said he got really nervous and anxiety, and he said, "I'm next." People inside are trying to take R. Kelly out. They're trying to take R. Kelly out.
I want the truth.
I don't know who, where, why, what, when, why, how, but I know there's people in there that are giving orders to do something weird to R. Kelly, to do something crazy to R. Kelly. There's people in there with life sentences that just want to be free, that have illnesses that allegedly are being told by the correction facility that if they do something to R. Kelly, we can make it better for them. We can get them removed from this prison and get you out of the jail. So, and they're swearing to these people, these convicts, these criminals. I think one is named by the Legend Stein that R. Kelly is. He can swear on the oath that he was told if he do something to R. Kelly, they can get him out. So I don't know if this is all conspiracy. I don't know if R. Kelly just trying to make this up. He's just trying to throw shit on the wall and see if it sticks. But he wants pardon. He wants a pardon from Donald J. Trump.
I want the truth. I want the truth?
I think Diddy got a better chance of getting a pardon than R. Kelly. Honestly, I think Diddy, because I don't know if R. Kelly and Trump got any history. I don't know if they been to parties together. I don't see Donald Trump at an R&B concert. I don't know, and you know, Donald Trump don't have no young girl fetishes. I don't know any correlation. I don't know, see how both of them can relate. I don't know if Trump will really even entertain freeing R. Kelly. I don't know. It's kind of I don't know. I don't see that. You know what I mean? I don't think Trump would really step in to do that for Kelly, even if Kelly's life was being threatened on the line. But we always gotta. We want to take it back though. I want y'all to we're gonna take a trip down memory lane. You know, just to piece it all together and see why R. Kelly's in jail and why people believe that he's the person he is. I'm not gonna say any words, the P word, or you know, the you know, whatever. But do you remember when R. Kelly went on this show and told that he likes underage girls? He openly admitted he likes underage girls. He professed his love for underage girls. He came on national TV and said this. Did y'all remember this video? I'm gonna play it back. We're gonna go down a trip down memory lane. And we're gonna go through all the pieces and we're gonna unravel why Kelly's in jail. And then we're gonna talk about why should he be in jail, or should he be in jail? Should he get freedom? Should he be out of jail because his life is on the line, or should he just rot in jail because of the nasty things, or the true atrocities that he's committed while he was out the jail?
About you, do you like teenage girls?
When you say
don't do it, Kelly. Don't do it.
Teenage, how are we talking?
Mind you, he's about 50. He's about 40 something here. He has the nerve to have a follow up about how old we talking. Nigga, what of age, of legal age, like of the age that you can't go to jail? You know the answer to this. Why you been acting up? Let's watch, enjoy, shit alive.
Girls who are teenagers.
He's baffled. He's like, what?
19
and younger.
I have some 19-year-old friends, but I don't like anybody illegal, if that's what we're talking about, underage.
You should have said that off the jump, Kelly. I don't want to go down memory road. I'm sure all y'all saw this, but we got it. For the people living under the rock that don't really know too much about Kels, he likes some young ladies. He like young ladies. He like doing strange things to young ladies. He liked the company of younger individuals, and he likes to be called daddy. So, you know, I don't know, this is a freaky fetish, but this is the way he likes to do. This is what he likes to do.
Some people think that you like underage girls. What do you say to them?
Well, those people that don't know Robert, they don't know me, you know. So I usually don't get into what people think about me, you know, because all my career.
Listen, bottom line, if you 40 something, 50 something, and you messing with a teenager, I don't give a fuck if she's 18, 19, she's underage. Underage is where she's 20 years below your age, and she just get into womanhood, and she cannot really make a what's the word? Not to say consensual, but she can't. You know, she's still growing. She's still learning. You know what I mean? She's still becoming into a woman. You know, that's taking advantage of somebody. You're too old to be. This is when that's underage. That's off limits. You know what I'm saying? Even though she's legal in the government eyes, she's still underage because she's not old enough to grasp or ascertain what an older man wants or how to treat anybody, because she's still getting to her femininity. She's still trying to figure it out how the world works. Like, older man, you're gonna just take her and just want her to become the woman that you might have been with that was your age? No, it's not gonna work like that.
You know, even before the trial, people have had their opinions about Robert, you know, and that's probably because it has a lot to do with me. I kind of shy away from the crowd, you know, because I'm always in the studio, digging deep into the basement all the time of my house, creating music. So, you know, people, when they don't know you and they can't really touch you like they could someone else, they seem to form opinions or have thoughts about you that they like to, you know, think. So
some of the people who have worked with you have said that there's an issue here. Your former manager has said publicly that there's an issue of concern here. Your brother Kerry has said there's an issue of concern here.
Isn't his brother the one that was in the video, allegedly? The actual one that was peeing on the woman?
Issue of concern?
Mhm.
What do you mean when you say issue of concern?
They've said that they're concerned that you like underage girls.
Let me put it to you this way, man. You know, unfortunately, the people that don't work for me says that. The people that do work for me don't say that. And the people that don't work for me were fired. If you had someone work for you and they're mad because they're not working for you anymore, they're used to getting a certain amount of money, or they're used to getting a certain amount of fame because they work for you because you're famous, and all of a sudden they mess you around and then you let them go. Anything that comes up about you, they're gonna run and say, yeah, you know, he did that to me. I knew this too about him. But you really can't, you know, I don't want you, I don't want BET, I don't want my fans. Do not listen to the people that was fired. You know, don't even listen to the people that was hired. You know, listen to the facts and get and get into what you think and make your own opinions. If you're gonna have
This is the same guy that married Aaliyah at what, 16? I think Leah was 16, 17 when he married Aaliyah. It was proven. I mean, it's actual facts, like paperwork. He married an underage woman, Leah. I think she was underage, because I know that you can't get married without consent at a certain age. Some church, you might have been 18, but she was underage. Like I said, once again, even if you're legal, and you're older man in your 40s and 50s, you may dating a chicken at 18, 19, she's underage. She's not the age where you should be married, should be even entertaining her in any capacity. But just my thoughts.
have opinion about me, have your opinion about what you may think about me. You know, what you definitely don't do is go by somebody that was fired and they're mad and pissed off at me because they were fired.
But your brother Kerry was not fired. He's still your brother.
Yeah, he was fired.
But he's still your brother.
Doesn't matter.
They gonna fire his brother.
He's still my brother, but if he was still my brother, why did he get fired?
Why did he get fired?
I can't get into that.
Okay,
you know,
fair enough. But
let me just say this. You know, we may fire each other, but I fired him 1,000 times and rehired him.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, hey, that it's unfortunate that it's like this. But when you're me,
Nigga, brother, your brother didn't want to be an accomplice to your shit, R. Kelly. I'm biased. I don't have no dog in the fight. Like I want R. Kelly to be free. I love R. Kelly. I want him to come out and perform. But I'm just going off the facts and what I see. Your brother didn't want to be an accomplice. He wanted to get the shit out before this shit got on him. He didn't want none of that dirt on him, so he just put it on you. If he knew he was going to rehire you, then he would have shut his mouth. He said, nah, I think the people are coming down. The feds are getting on you, nigga. So I'm going to take my truth before they come on me, because I'm around you, nigga. So if I'm around you, nigga, I'm part of the problem. And they're going to take me down, too. That's not going to happen.
When you're R. Kelly, everybody want a piece of you. And if you don't give them a piece, they'll find a way to get a piece of you, one way or the other. And I've been blackmailed 1 billion times in my career. Before the trial, during the trial, after the trial, I've been sued for stuff that ridiculous things, you know. At one point in my life, I was an ATM machine. You know, people just come up and just push whatever, and if it don't come out, they'll go tell somebody this, or they'll go run and say this and run and say that. You know, I'm used to that. I'm you know, you don't get used to it. Let me take that back. I'm not used to it, but I'm used to the fact that I know that people will do this. Sometimes even your own family members. And I don't hate none of them, but I know a lot of people be out to get me because I'm very vulnerable, man, especially a 7-year trial.
So there's no issue here. They're all wrong. There's no issue here. That's what you're saying?
Kelly admitted he likes young women. He admits he likes young women. Aaliyah was 16 years old when she married R. Kelly. I don't know how that was, but I'm just looking at something. They said Aaliyah was 16 years old. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't think you can get married at 16. I don't think that's legal in any state. I could be wrong. But we know R. Kelly, we're going to dissect the mind of R. Kelly tonight. R. Kelly just admitted he likes younger women. So he likes younger women. So if you like younger women, then 9 out of 10, you probably don't pick and choose how young you go. If you like 19, you like 16. If you like 16, you like 14. Young is young. If you like the younger the girl, the better. Like if I'm a nigga that like a young person, that you like a young female, it don't matter how young they are. I mean, it does matter. But I don't look into certain particular things. I like them young. Like, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna think about your age. If you look young, I want you. I'm gonna prey on you. I'm gonna take advantage of you because I like you young. All right. Now I'm gonna ask for the age because I won't want to go to jail. But if I can legally in this world go with a 13-year-old and I don't not have any repercussions, I'm gonna take advantage of that because I like them young. I like them young. I like them young. R. Kelly accused Azariel Clay. Let's play this. I want you to see. This is very interesting.
We're Phoenix Center.
This chick flipped on R. Kelly because allegedly R. Kelly was caught cheating in jail by some inside informants, and she flipped on him because she thought she was the only one.
Energy, a family-owned oil company.
And by the fact that she found out she wasn't the only one, she spilled the beans with in him during his trial, which allegedly, but not allegedly, ultimately got him convicted. She was one of the defining factors as far as getting R. Kelly out of here.
Clary in March of 2019, she had been living with R. Kelly for almost 5 years and was one of his fiercest supporters.
Because you guys don't know the truth. You guys believe in some facade that our parents are saying. This is all lies for money.
Clary and another woman, Joycelyn Savage, told us then that they were in a relationship with the embattled R&B singer. But Clary left the apartment she shared with Kelly in Chicago 7 months after our interview.
Because he was caught cheating with another woman. I don't know if it was a woman next to him, but it was another woman. The information got to her. I don't know how they got to her. I know some bloggers was mentioning it, but she found out, and this caused her to turn on R. Kelly.
I was lost, and
she needed to get her hair done.
I felt invisible, and I gave someone that control over me to basically make me do whatever it was that they wanted me to do and act however they wanted me to act.
During R. Kelly's trial, she testified that he began sexually abusing her when she was just 17 years old.
Damn.
You can't handle the truth.
Where are the parents? Where are the parents? I blame the parents. You know why I blame the parents? Because until your child is at the age of 18, you are 100% responsible for their actions, their whereabouts, their well-being. If you're not going to take over, if you're not in control of that, then you're a failed parent. And I'm not saying R. Kelly is any better. I'm not saying R. Kelly is not to blame, but the parents. Where are the parents? You have control of your child till they're 18. You do. You have total control of the child until they're 18. Okay. Unless they file for some type of what's it called? I forgot the word when they want to get away from their parents. I forgot the name. If you know in the chat room, put it in there. But until then, 18, you have total control of your kids. They didn't do any favors.
At the time of the interview with us, were you afraid when you were sitting there talking to us?
I was. He did his interview first.
I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all, you can't handle the truth.
He came in and he told us to be angry and be upset, and she's gonna try to do this, and you gonna.
Oh, he told you that?
Yes, and so we came in angry.
So he told you be angry.
Yes, and I was scared because I was like, I don't want the world to see me this way. I don't. I'm loving, I'm caring, I'm compassionate. And no one got to see that side of me.
Yeah, it's interesting because your dad called me after and said, that is not my daughter. That is not who she is. That is not how she speaks. That is not what she believes. During the trial, you testified that you said, I was not honest in the interview that you did with us.
Yeah.
What were you not honest about?
Everything.
Everything.
Everything. Yes. You know, before that interview, he had us practicing every single day.
Practice.
Now, it's nothing wrong with having them practice because when you do an interview, most of the time, even celebrities, they go through media training when you practice at an interview. So it's not that R. Kelly was wrong. He was just trying to tell him, listen, this is what she's gonna say. This is how you need to react. And that's pretty much it. At the end of the day, I don't understand how this is. I got so many opinions about this. Like at the end of the day, you could she got this the chick that got R. Kelly in jail.
Practicing what?
Answering questions. And if he didn't like our answer, he would tell us exactly what to say.
You never heard any R. Kelly abuse or any R. Kelly putting hands on somebody. So there was definitely no assault which could make them, hesitant to not even want to spill the real information out. So for this is on their own that they, whatever.
And how to say it. So anytime you mention anything,
I'm stunned by this.
Yeah.
So anytime you mention
anything about sexual preference, you already know to say, I'm not here to talk about that. Because that's what he told us to say every single time.
That's exactly what you said.
First of all, I'm not here to talk about my personal life. Okay. And I would never share with no one what I do in or outside of the bedroom.
So when the interview was over and you all go back to his apartment, the three of you, what is the conversation?
He was so happy.
He was happy?
He was so happy. He was like, you guys did amazing. You did so well. You carried yourself so well.
She thought she was the one of the Jane Doe that Diddy fucking with now. That she thought she was the one and only. She thought she had the key to the castle.
I believe he even got food and wanted to celebrate. That's how happy he was with that interview. And I was just there like, wow.
What did he think about how he came across in the interview?
We pretty much take it all. Fridges and dishwashers and dressers, drawers, couches, mattresses.
Truthfully, I think he believed that he had done well. He felt like he had really made a great reflection of himself and where he was in life and how all these women were lying on him and how all these people were just, out to get him and, that sympathy card that he just loved so much.
Did you ever have conversations when he wasn't around to say, this is not good, this is not healthy, we got to get the hell out of here? Did you ever have any conversations like that?
I feel like a lot of people tried, but everyone always got beat over it because he was very good at manipulating the situation. So even if he knew or not, he would basically say, he could come in this room right now and he would say, I've already spoken to Joy. She already told me exactly what you guys have been talking about. You have 5 minutes to be honest, or you're going to be thrown around this entire room. Mm. Everything that we were living in had become very normal. And I had to break out of that. I had to realize that this is actually abnormal.
Yeah, the dysfunction was so prevalent that after a while it did feel normal to you?
It did, because it was not only me, it was other women who were older than me. When I met him at 17, he had 4 other women. And so these women are all normalizing his actions, and then you have assistants normalizing his actions, and you have work.
It sounds like Diddy, but on the underage tip. It sounds so much like Diddy. So when you got bread, you could have your pick of the litter. Like you could have as many women you want: young, old, fat, skinny, sassy, conservative. Like you can have whatever you want when you got money. The world is your oyster. Like you can have whatever you want when you got money, and women are just ready to be by your side because you have money and you can change their lifestyle. Like some women just think the mentality: if I open my legs, I can have a better way of living. I don't have to go to a 9 to 5, and just open my legs up for a few hours. It will provide me the luxury of just having these things. Like I can do that. I can make myself available for that. Like this is what these women are thinking. And the young girls is even worse, because the young girls, they shit. I mean, well, I don't know. If you older, it's like, okay, I'm getting older. I need to do something. And my body is like gonna stay this way forever. When you're younger, it's like, I don't know. Young girls looking for a good time. Older people looking for a way out. It's like it is what it is. You pick the right guy. Listen, I'm here. All right, what can I get out of you without having to make my self look like a super garden tool?
Workers and security and everyone else that normalizes it. So me being very young at that time, I just learned to normalize it.
What do you think anybody could have said or done to help you leave the situation sooner?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. I feel like that is something that I would have had to have woken up from myself, something that I would have had to realize on myself. And, a lot of people don't realize with victims, the more you try to help them, the more it upsets them sometimes,
Your interview stands out because you are one of the few who we've heard who defended him so vocally and so adamantly and now ends up testifying against him. Well, your testimony was very key, Azriel. It was very key.
She got him locked up.
It was very graphic. It was very painful. Some of it was so graphic, the judge wouldn't even allow it to be released to the public. And I'm wondering what it was like for you sitting there, looking at him while you're testifying about what your life had been like with him.
The fastest way to stop snoring in 2025.
I tried these. Remember, it was all peaches and cream when she didn't know R. Kelly was seeing someone else until she found out he was seeing someone else, or text emails got out that he was dating. He was communicating with another woman. This is when she spoke out.
Moments. And I don't know, a piece of me was happy because I felt like.
Happy?
Yeah, because I felt like this person no longer has control over me, You don't tell me what to do and what to wear.
Y'all women got to stop acting like men can control y'all, right? Unless they beating your ass continuously, no man has control over y'all. I mean, we gonna stop the gaslighting. Like, was the gaslight? Yeah. What is it? Or the Stockholm? That's what I meant to say. Yeah, women can open that door. Let me show you how to open the door. It's a simple thing. Every time it's the same thing. Take the knob. You see the doorknob. You take it. You turn it to the left. You open it. It depends. You open it this way, or you can open it that way. Either way, the door's gonna open. All right. Or you might have to turn a lock or two. All right. Door opens. You see the outside. Outside, a lot of room, lot of space. You go through that door. You walk, you don't turn back, you're free. That is it. All right. Anything else other than that, I don't know. Like, if you're being held against your will, talk to you. That's a different story. But we're not hearing that. But other than that, y'all ladies talk about how you was manipulated. Fuck that. I'm not doing the manipulate. We're not doing the manipulating shit no more in 2025. None such thing. Unless a nigga name is motherfucking Houdini or it's a magician nigga with some superpowers, that manipulating shit is a done deal. It's a dub. Turn the knob, open the door. Go out the door. Close the door behind you. Fuck him.
And where to go and how long to be in a room anymore. So
I think the fact that you're sitting here today is very.
Check what is it? I want to check her IG. Her dad don't go on live with Miss R. Kelly. Oh, word? 25 minutes? Now I want to see the one where she was spazzing. I want to see the crash out one. This one with I don't want to touch TMZ. But she was on IG live crashing out. That was 5 years ago. R. Kelly living girlfriend now apparently calls him a monster. Oh, so I'm trying. Here's an RG. Here's a crash out. Here's a crash.
Here, take everything else. What's yours? What's yours? What you want to take? You can take all.
This is the girl we just saw. It's actually she found out R. Kelly was cheating. She had that apartment, R. Kelly. I guess her and the other girl, I think they got into it, and she's just gonna spaz it.
All this shit, it ain't shit but sweats. Here.
He was living with two women, Eric Clary and Savage. I guess he thought Savage was out the picture, and Clary found out she's not, and this is what happened.
I'm gonna help you out. Oh, he don't like that. He don't like men. You just told on your own boyfriend. You just told on your own boyfriend. You like grown ass men in here. That's disrespectful, Zell. You know that's wrong. You know that's wrong. This is his house. You disrespectful. You're so evil. I'm not evil, baby. I need to protect myself. I need to protect myself. Say that shit. Joy, you were sleeping with me at the fire. Yep.
No, you're
She's going to jail. That's so got it online, bitch. I know how to fight. It's nothing. Fighting at the fucking Trump. Go ahead. That's assault. That's assault, baby. You going to jail. You got 2 charges against you.
They fighting over cows. One and one don't. They fighting.
You got 2 charges against her. 2. She got 2. She got 2.
For the love of cows. Trapped in the closet. Serious.
She got 2 charges. Sleeping with a minor and assault. Nah.
Yeah.
Stop, ass. You slept with a minor?
Yeah, or you're going to jail too.
Okay. Look, I'm gonna get out. So here, give her these last little Grammys. Give her these last little bit of Grammys. Stop. Somebody please help her. Please help her get these last 2 Grammys. These is last 2. Give them to her. Give them to her. Give them to her.
All right, now, do you want the police call? Do you want to press charges? What do you want?
I do want to press charges. Please call.
If she want to press charges, it means she got her ass whipped. Ain't nobody pressing charges. They didn't get that ass whipped. She put that work in. She got her ass whipped. She didn't want to stick to the code. She wanted to be independent. She wanted to talk out. She wanted to get her ass whipped.
I want the truth. Call the police. I do. Because every time she came to me, all of these people are my witness. I don't give a fuck.
Granny, they're not grown ass women. They're grown, but they're not grown. They're still young. They're grown enough to have intercourse with, but not grown enough to really understand what's just really going on in the world. Like but I guess, I don't know.
Fuck. I don't give a fuck. You messed with the wrong one. Because look, I'm 22, but I'm smart.
22, too young.
You playing checkers, I'm playing chess.
No.
That's everything. You can go. You can go. Look, y'all. Your girl is good. Look. Oh, I'm good, baby. I'm good. Sitting over here chilling. Look. I ain't the one that's going to jail. Now, y'all got it live, baby. Look, the skeletons is coming out. Period. 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 Yup. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
She not playing by the rules.
I don't give a fuck. Excuse my French. Look, y'all, I'm going to be an advocate for women. I do apologize, but this girl really came at me with all this hand motion and did not land one single punch at all whatsoever. And truthfully,
She wasn't playing by the rules.
I don't give a fuck. Do I feel good?
She wasn't playing by the rules. She wanted Kelsa herself. She wanted Kelsa herself.
I ordered 2.
Shout out to Kelly, man. I'm gonna show. Hold on a second. Let me. It was all good here. Hold on a second.
Women who live with R. Kelly are defending
a very strong relationship as
both
well.
of you.
Yes, most definitely.
You know, how do we say this without being inappropriate? Is this a 3-way relationship, or do you each have a separate relationship with him? How does this work?
Well, both
I'm
of
curious.
those. Yeah,
Both
we
of
both
those?
have our individual relationships with him, and we are our family all together. We have our moments where we sit and watch movies all together. We go to amusement parks all together.
I'm not talking about Azrael going to movies and sitting watching, going to parks. I'm talking about, is it a 3-way sexual relationship?
Sexually, well, first of
between
all,
the
I'm
three
not
of you?
here to talk about my personal life.
Okay.
I would never share with no one what I do in or outside of the bedroom. And as a woman, I'm sure you would not either.
No, I wouldn't, but
Okay, then.
but-
So,
no,
yeah,
no, you're
next
right.
question.
No, you're right. I would not, but this is a very different circumstance.
It's not a
I think
different
it's a fair
circumstance. There are
question.
people all over the world who have
Let me put some little Tabasco on that spice.
multiple girlfriends. It's no different.
Do both of you all believe you're in love with him?
Of
Absolutely.
course.
Yes, absolutely.
Of course.
Should your
No.
parents be concerned?
No.
Why?
I'm gonna let you.
Well, my parents knew where I have always been for 4 years. They have known. They know that I've been well taken care of.
They never thought you were missing, Azrael. They just were wondering if you were okay.
Well, my parents have actually came to Chicago and seen me a few times. I've talked to them. They stopped answering my calls.
You know what they say? They say that you were brainwashed. I talked to your dad last night. He says, my daughter is brainwashed, and he's very concerned. He said he was here 2 days ago, and you wouldn't even look him in the eye.
Okay, I wouldn't look him in the eye because he's a liar, and he's a manipulative liar.
I'll tell you why they're concerned, Azrael, because they say she's 17. We found text messages that indicated that she was having sex with R. Kelly when she was 17. Is that true?
No, that is a lie. That is a lie. I was not having sex with him at 17.
Why would they want to lie about you, their daughter?
Okay, so when I first met Robert, my parents told me to lie about my age.
Robert or Daddy? I heard y'all call him Daddy.
So when I met him, he thought that I was 18. On top of that, when I was 17, my parents were actually making me, trying to get me to take photos with him, take sexual videos with him, all kinds of stuff.
Wait. Your parents encouraged you to do
Parents pimping out.
sexual videos with R. Kelly?
Yes. And they said because if they ever have to blackmail him, what they're trying to do now, they can use it against him, which is exactly what they're doing.
Joycelyn, I see you nodding a lot with what
Yes.
she's saying. Why are you nodding in agreement with what she's saying?
Because everything that she's saying is true. Our parents are basically out here just to get money, and
Your
they're
parents,
scamming.
you're saying the same as saying?
Well,
you're
both of
saying-
our parents are basically out here. They're trying to get money and scam because they didn't agree on what happened. With
They didn't agree that their daughters were gonna get pimped out.
music or wherever it could be, and they're just very upset.
This is the first time hearing, to be honest with you, that your parents are trying to get money from R. Kelly.
Okay.
Because your father told a very different story
Yeah.
to me last night.
Yeah, he's the manipulative. He's very manipulative. So he's the one.
Scorn women will fuck it up every time. The girl thought she had Kelly all to herself, but apparently Kel had someone else in mind, and it led her to rat out. Scorn women. Scorn women. Scorn women. R. Kelly wants to get out. Donald Trump, what we gonna do, nigga?
Do you want to close more deals?
Donald Trump, you got love for cows? You believe you can fly? You believe you can fly? They want me dead. Wait, they want me dead. New song in jail? From jail? Was it Vivo? R. Kelly message from jail. Leave my music alone. I'm trying to see. One second. Let's get the lawyer. Let's hit the lawyer.
And lawyers for R. Kelly want him released, saying his life is in danger behind bars. They filed an emergency motion this afternoon, claiming officials with the Bureau of Prisons are trying to have him killed. Kelly's lawyer named 2 people who claim they were solicited by the Board of Prisons to kill him.
These are people who seek to kill Mr. Kelly rather than allow the corrupt criminal conduct of those who manufactured his convictions be exposed.
Correction, Bureau of Prisons. R. Kelly is currently serving a 30-year sentence for child sex crimes. His lawyer says they're seeking a presidential pardon.
Trump ain't stepping in for this. Trump don't want no parts of this shit. Trump don't want no parts of this shit.
My office filed a motion seeking the immediate release of R. Kelly based on the solicitation of his murder. There were those who would ask. My office filed a motion seeking the immediate release of R. Kelly based on the solicitation of his murder. There were those who would ask whether we are doing all of this today as a means of seeking a presidential pardon from President Trump. And I want to address that directly. We will ask President Trump to help us. We will. Because at this point, he seems to be the only person with both the power and the courage to stand up to these people and make it count. So I'll ask him now, I'll ask him again, I will ask the president to help us because R. Kelly's life is in danger right now today. And as these words become public, that danger increases. My office.
Damn! Shit. I don't know.
Attorneys are asking President Donald Trump to release their client immediately, saying prison officials have hired an inmate to murder him. Kelly is serving a 30-year sentence for sexual misconduct at a federal prison in North Carolina. Today, Kelly's legal team filed an emergency motion in Chicago federal court to get him out. They say they have a sworn affidavit from a terminally ill inmate who says prison officials offered him freedom in his final days in exchange for Kelly's murder.
There have been discussions not only with Michael Stein, but as the motion indicates, we've recently received information from another inmate named Mr. Harris. And Mr. Harris has indicated that he too has been approached by the same lieutenant who's been approaching Michael Stein, and that discussions have been had about poison in the food hall, about poison in the commissary. Discussions with Mr. Stein have been had about stabbings. These are the kinds of methods.
Attorneys are asking President.
At the end of the day, if R. Kelly was done dirty as far as his information getting leaked out, that's unconstitutional. Then they may have to let him go, along with the fact that his life is on the line. I don't know how this is going to play out. I know Trump is not going to get involved. I know, hopefully, I don't want to pick a child, because at the end of the day, if Kelly did this shit with young women, he should be locked up. But if he didn't, he should be free. At the end of the day, we don't know. I don't know. I wasn't in the building. I wasn't in the room. I don't know. I know that he likes young women, though. I know he likes younger women. That's a fact. But, what he did with these younger women, I don't know. But I know he wants to get free because his life is in jeopardy. So we got to see how this plays out. And the people that was told to kill him is admitting that his life is on the line. So we got to see how this plays out. We don't know. And then I don't know. We got to wait it out. But, if Kelly can get out, Diddy going in. So Kelly go get out, Diddy gonna go in. So it is what it is. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to digest this or even put this in perspective. I can't even figure it out. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna say free R. Kelly, but I'm gonna he might do it. Nah, I don't agree. I don't think he's gonna do it again. I think if he comes out, he's gonna relax. But then again, I don't know, because you got people that shoplifted like 20 times and get arrested and they go back down shoplift again. If loving women is underage is an addiction, you can't fight that. That addiction is something you can't ignore. You gotta go. You want your addiction. That is your addiction. You know what I mean? You can't. If you like freak offs like Diddy, that freak offs is your addiction. You got to handle your addiction. It is what it is. You know what I mean? If R. Kelly gets free, we got to know that you don't want no minors or the 17. You gotta want women within your age bracket. You can't want no minors. Like we got to know that you are ready to settle down with women that are past their menstrual. They don't get a menstrual no more. Like you don't want younger women no more. You don't want to entertain that no more. It's a mental health disorder. He shouldn't be free. He has a mental health disorder. I agree. Has he murdered anybody? No, Granny. He hasn't murdered anybody. And I'm not saying even if he did or didn't, he should be free. But at the end of the day, if his life is on the line, we need to protect him, because he deserves to be, if he's going to serve 30 years, he deserves to be safe. But at the end of the day, I don't know if it's because if they fucked up as far as giving his information out through emails, and he didn't even authorize that has to be looked at as well. Because you can't just take his information, emails or personal information, and send it out to people if unbeknownst to him. He has to have that. He cannot do that. You cannot do that. But it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, shout out to everybody. Well, put him in a mental. Yeah, put him in a mental facility and put him in the studio. Put that nigga in the studio. I would have that nigga write songs after song after songs until he gets tired. Like make that nigga write 20 billion albums, and just put it out. You know, that's what you're known for, nigga. You're known for good music. So start focusing on the minors and focus on the music. The minors over music. M over M. Minors over music. Don't worry about the minors. Focus on the music, nigga. Go in the studio, nigga, and concentrate on making an impact in this world through your music. We are the world, nigga. Make 20 We Are the Worlds and get these minors out your mindset, because these minors are not helping you anyway. They're not fucking making life easy for you. These are the detrimental to whatever you're doing. They're fucking your whole life up. You're fucking with minors. Stop fucking with minors. Don't do it. It doesn't look good on you, nigga. Fuck with older. I know when R. Kelly get out, he gonna fuck with 80-year-old bitches. I know that for a fact. He ain't gonna fuck with no one near, even in the teens. He don't want that nigga gonna hit teens and get triggered. Like I don't want to hit word teens. I don't want to hear it, nigga. I don't want to hear it. I need older women with some elbow fat that's gonna cook me some good chicken. I don't want to fuck with no teenagers. I don't want to know what a teenager is. What is a teenager? I don't want to touch a teenager. I don't want them. Get them away from me. Crucified. I don't want them. It is what it is. Shout out to Kelly. I'm gonna wrap this show up though, man. Share the live, subscribe. If y'all think R. Kelly should be free, hit in the comment section. If y'all think he should go to jail, let me know in the comment section. We'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna wrap up. But we'll be back tomorrow with some more show. I don't know where R. Kelly's going from here. Hopefully, I get some more information. If we can get some more information, we'll come back tomorrow with some more information. But I'm gonna wrap that up because at the end of the day, I don't know what's going on. R. Kelly, stop fucking with younger women, man. Truth Be Told podcast. We in the building, man. Granny, salute. You already know the vibes. I'll be back tomorrow, man. 8 at 9. I might have some people with me. I don't know. I'm looking for my co-hosts. I can't find them. But we in the building. Truth Be Told podcast. You never know.